Good morning. It's Saturday. So, Saturdays we tend to take things a little easier. So, I may not be so done up. In fact, I'm in a t shirt and it says, here's what it says: I'm not antisocial. I'm just socially selective. And if that's not the truth, sometimes we have to be decisive in decisions that we make and put boundaries up and really kind of research things. And sometimes that's people and sometimes that's the things that we use. It all goes along with um, today's topic because today we're going to make a choice. Today we're going to choose what tripods you might really need in those videos that you want to make. Yesterday I did my live and it was a behind the scenes of preparing for a project. I did not use a tripod. I probably would have done a lot better had I done that, but a behind the scenes is a more casual type video that you put out there, and, it's like I said, it's just casual. I don't need to go into explanation, but today but okay, backing up, the reason I'm talking about tripod is one of my viewers was joking with me and they go, "Oh, no, tripod, what?" And then he let me know that he's actually shopping for tripods because he's going to be bold and step out and start his own YouTube channel. And I want to help him. So today's live is dedicated to you, Rich Kinsman, in Towanda. I think you still live in Towanda. But, anyways, you live in Pennsylvania. And I want to help you kind of see the different types of tripods that are out there um, in the land. So, without further ado, like I said, I am more casual today. I didn't do myself up, but that's a choice, one of those choices that we make. But it's Saturday. Who's done up on a first thing on a Saturday morning? Not me. So, um, let me just change this over. Tripods, let's go shopping. So, I need to go over to my share screen and pop that up, and we're going to go to good old Amazon and uh, share. There we go. Um, so the first thing is, the tripod for your smartphone. If I'm going to start here because this is um, what do I want to say? This is chances are this is where you're going to start is with your smartphone. And here is a cute little tripod. So we're just going to go shopping and we're going to look at some of the selections that are out there. Look at this one. This one, if you have two smartphones, you have two different places that you can put it. I do have a tripod like this. I use it as holding the smartphone and then a light, a small light. So you could put your smartphone here to look dead on, and then you could have, like, this one is showing the shot from a different angle. So if you wanted different angles, so the selfie angle and then the the angle out of the back of the phone. If you have multiple smartphones, really smart idea. Or you could put a little square light up there. You could put a small light on there and attach that. You could attach your mic to this tripod. So it's really an all-in-one type system if that's the angles that you want to get. Um, and I will tell you later about I do have a gear guide and I do make my recommendations. Um, I want to go back to these overheads because there's something else that I want to show. Those are over. I'm in the wrong place right now. Go back. I'll go back to smartphone. Now, I'm going to say I have an overhead. I'm sorry, I have the hiccups. I do have an overhead tripod. UB's tripods, I have several of them and they're okay, but I am going to say they are very lightweight. So, depending on what you're going to do, if you're just going to use them for tabletop mounts, they are very good. And this would be an inexpensive tripod that you could order and very easily put it overhead. Um, let's see. Here is one. I'm going to pull this up. Let me get a bigger picture. I do like this is an overhead camera mount with a ring light, flexible articulating arm stand compatible with iPhone, Logitech webcam, desk tripod for your live stream, cooking, nail. You could use this for art too. Come on. Oh, I see. Click on the picture, Louise. There we go. Um, but here's a better picture of the setup, them using their smartphone. But see, you just have a little clamp here. I am going to say one thing about these tripod holders. Can you see the, I don't know if you can see the plus sign. That's just to make it bigger. Um, but look at the holder for the smartphone. I have a larger smartphone. I always have like a Note or the larger smartphones they, um, because the optics. Um, but just be cognitive that this might be a tight fit, that the case of your smartphone might need to come off in order to fit into these holders. Let me see. I want to get it smaller. Let's go back. Okay, but anyways, let's here's other ways that you can use this kind of tripod. And down here, it shows how you can use the Logitech, and that is the webcam that I use here, the Logitech 922. And there's others, but there's good graphics on this, and so I really don't feel like I need a camera. But look, they're using a small little, probably like a Canon like small camera, capturing footage from that. And here it is with the smartphone, but you have your ring light along with it, so you don't have to, so it's more of an all-in-one station. Okay. Back to results. But as you can see, there's all sorts of different types of setups like that. But this one attaches to the side of a desk or a table. Here is one that mounts onto a tripod. Here is one. I am going to say, um, oh, it's not what I thought it was going to say. But here's one that has a stand. If you had a stand like this, it's great. One thing I do want to preface about tripods is you may want to get sandbags or make some sandbags. Very easy to do. Just go to your local store. You can either fill plastic bags with some play sand or bags of aquarium sand, but it works as a good way to hold your projects down. Here is another table tap mount, and again, it just has that the clip uh, the clip head to hold your phone. Here's another one if you really want to get a good overhead shot, the whole little bar set up. Let's go look at this a little closer. So this one works if you have a DSLR or, like a Nike or a Canon. On here, you can have your light on here. If you're doing this, you can have your fancy monitor on here. This is like really high end, so I'm probably getting ahead of myself here. But anyways, these are options that you can look at. But I want to see if they have something that looks like what I have. And earlier I found one. Mine is a base stand. It has a very flexible arm to it. So I can really bend it. I can bend it down and over and back up. And I'm sorry. Let me see if there's another page of smartphones. But these types are great if you're working from a tabletop or a flat surface. And you have room to clamp it on. Mm. I didn't plan on doing this, but hold on just a second. I'm going to talk about something. I'm going to do exactly about something that I talked about yesterday. I'm going to talk about something. I'm going to do exactly what I said you should do. You should always be set up, but I thought I was going to use Amazon for this, but it's not showing the tripod. So I'm going to have to show this. It has a base here, but mine has adjustable. Turn it this way so you can see the knobs. But this one has adjustable knobs, and I can point it straight down. It has flexible ball joints here, and I just undo that, and then I can bring it out straight like this and then bend it down. My smartphone hits right here, and I can go look straight down. I like this one for like cooking demos, crafts. If you're doing art or you are sewing or something like this kind of tripod works really well. I'm going to be honest, I paid over $100 for this. I got into this game when things were still kind of pricey, but I wanted to show you that kind of tripod. That's the kind I use, but they did not have them here. But just do a good search. Just go to Google and do a good search. Now I'm going to go back. We're going to go back to shopping because I have a couple more that I want to show you. So those are the things that you can use for the smartphone. But if you're going to use something heavier, like a a DSLR camera, which are very popular to shoot with, and you can live stream with those. Um, you could get something like this where you can put your phone up here, um, a monitor. If you're going to shoot with DSLR, I highly recommend that you get a monitor. But you can use, even with, if you got like a small uh, a small camera and you couldn't see what you were looking at, I I highly recommend getting a good monitor. And this is showing newer, and this is a product that I highly recommend for their tripods and their equipment because I just know they're good quality. My larger ring light is a newer, and I have newer tripods. Let's go look at some others. Back to results. Let's just look at tripods for smartphones, and then we'll move into DSLR cameras. But you don't need to spend as much as $72, but this one has that pull with it. You can get something, if you're just doing simple, you can get something like this, and it's very flexible and it will wrap around different things. Let me get a good, okay. As you can see, this one is very functional for different things. It's called an octopus, of course, because it has legs that splay out. I have a I have one of these. I actually use it when I'm doing video chats or doing Zoom meetings with my smartphone. Um, but they're good to have because you can wrap them around things for different angles. And if you're traveling and you're going someplace, this will even hold, let's see, it says a smartphone, an iPad, DSLRs, sport to action cameras, which is, oh gosh, the little action cameras, GoPros. That's what I'm trying to think of. It would hold any of those. I'm going to just say, for me, I don't need, but if you're going to be doing action shots or different things like that, they are a great little camera. And they're not, but they are an investment of a couple $100. But here's just different ways that you can use it, for your phone, for your tablet, setting up your GoPro, setting up your DSLR. But you would definitely want somebody to be guarding that tripod or making sure nobody's in there with you and it's in a very stable place. Um, but the sorry, I'm just looking. Of course, the first time I came here, it showed exactly like the one that I have, and I can't find the name of what it is. But I will tell you, it is on my gear guide, which I'm at the end, I'm going to give you, um, how you can find my gear guide on my website. But anyways, this is another good type of tripod. I have one here on my desk. I use it for another one of my webcams where I shoot my 9x16 videos. Um, but, just look through here and see what's going to work best. But you do want something, I'm just going to say this, you want something with weight, because if you go too cheap, you don't have to break you don't have to break the bank, but you want something with stability. And with this one, you can see that you can mount up there. This You might have to get some attachments. Um, I want to. You just want to make sure that everything is attachable to your equipment, which the clamp holder to your smartphone would clamp on to the head of this tripod. And want to go back. Escape. No. But this one looks good and sturdy, and it's on sale for $19 if you order it today. It's like, oh, no. I think the special just went off. This one's $24. Back. Maybe this was the one. Yeah, this one was 33% off. But this has a tripod head, and let's see. Let's get this picture up here. But this is the clamp that I'm talking about that would hold your phone, or you can order these to hold an iPad, different things like that. Back to results. And you can order different phone mounts. This is the one that I was looking for. This is what I have. And then it also has a remote that comes with it so that you can just click a picture. You can add your little light to this up above with accessories. So this is what makes it really easy to do things, and you don't have to have. So if you're going out into nature or something like that, these are really great little handheld. So it can be a monopod. You can turn it into a tripod, and it's a very compact stick. And here is your remote. Here we go. Here's the picture. But these are pretty good little tripods. If you get it, as you know, Amazon's very easy to send things back to. But anyways, here's all the different types. Just going to give a quick scroll, and I'm going to come back. I hope I did that right. Okay, so if you go over to my website, I have a gear guide. Yes, you have to give your email address and your name and check I am not a robot. Hit submit, but then you're going to get the gear guide. And it's It's just a Google Doc, but it has direct links to the items that I talk about. If you don't want the items that I'm talking about, at least it puts you into the vicinity of where you want to see on Amazon. Um, but I am an Amazon affiliate, so if you should buy, I might get some money. I have to make more than $100 in order to get any kind of payout. So, um, but I do have it. You can, but to get to my website, you can just, if you have your smartphone, and you can just go up here and um, scan the QR code to go to Weezy's website, or you can go to weezyinc.com and easily find everything that you need for your tripods, looking for lights. I will be doing another stream with using about talking about different types of ring lights, because I will tell you, I have three kinds. They are all lit up around me, but they all serve a different purpose for my setup. So, anyways, stay tuned. We will be talking, and I'll come back tomorrow to be live. But go check out my website, check out that gear guide, and it doesn't hurt to sign up for my emails. I don't send a lot of stuff, but that shouldn't matter. Uh, I give lots of tips, encouragement, and with my weekly email. And sometimes, if I'm selling something, I might come in on a Friday or a Monday to promote. But we are in business, so we have to do what we have to do. Anyway, have a great Saturday, everybody. Bye. Oh yeah, this was Lita Day 13.